Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Draft Day Sports Pro Golf. I'm into week 38 of the competition, and this is finally the second episode since we switched over to a difficulty level that works. We've only made one cut so far, so the game is still quite challenging. And our training results have been null and void, adding to that challenge. So we just failed to make another cut. We're going to go ahead and push forward in the calendar. We are down to 15,000, which is only going to get us in to a handful of events at this point. In fact, now it's down to 11,000. I need to make an adjustment here. Our training budget. You know what? I think it has less to do with that and more to do with my schedule. I need to switch this to a practice round. No tournament this week. And we did pick up a copper star. That's 1,000. It's still nothing this week. This is enough to get us into about 10 tournaments. Wow, another week without a tournament. Let's take a glance at the calendar and see. So the break is over next week. We'll have the Leon Championship. And things will pick up a lot more after that for a while. In fact, all the way to the end of the season. That's pretty much the only lengthy break there is. There's a 2-week break coming up, but if you watched any of my other series, for the Gaming Decathlon, I'm trying to master 10 games. Each game, all 10, has some sort of scoring system that totals 1,000 points. For this game, that scoring system couldn't be easier to figure out what it is. World rank, there's 1,001 placings. So the moment I start picking up some points and that rank climbs past 1,000, just reverse order points. So when I'm the world number 1, that's number 1. That's 1,000 points. So once we get to number 999, we get on the board when it comes to scoring. Alright, so we are heading to Florida Bay for the Leon Championship. Purse is 650,000. We need to start making some cuts, and we're going to need at least one decent performance to bank a little bit of cash. Setting the AI control. Again, I play this as a sports management, not as a sports sim. And we're going to be playing alongside Tanner Morris and Daiki Inaguchi. I think Daiki was close to us in the rankings. We'll see. That is us. We got the first shot. We are the red ball today. We definitely had the best first shot. That was a decent second shot. It should be clear of those trees, but not a very good third shot. That was pretty poor. Better fourth shot. It is a par 5 to start off with, so we've still got an okay shot at par here, but it's not going to be easy. This is a 9-footer. We sunk it. Everybody was even on that first one, so we get the first shot yet again. That first shot was really poor. It's going to be a difficult second shot. We are able to play around the trees there, but we are a bit off for this par 4. It's going to take a really good shot here, and that was not it. I think we're about 9 feet out for par. That's us. It's in, and that's par. We managed to stay put. Still even after the first 2 holes. Into the bunker off the tee on this one. And not a very good placement. We're 15 feet out. All 3 of us are in the exact same spot. This is our shot for par. We make it. Great putt there to save par. So 3 holes in. We're holding serve. We've managed to get par on all 3 holes. Not a very good shot off the tee that time. In a little bit of trouble. We're still not on the fairway on the second shot. We do get on the third shot. It says this is a par 5, but I believe this one is a par 4. I know at least 2 holes on this course are labeled incorrectly. We make the shot there. It is a 4. We'll see whether that counts as a birdie or a par here in just a moment. It's a great putt, by the way. It is a birdie, so that was a par 5. That was an easier par 5. And we actually managed to get a birdie and are under par for the round. We're on here in 2. It's not going to be an easy birdie putt by any means, but should be a pretty manageable par putt. About 6 feet, not a gimme. It's in. Whoa, that was a great shot from Tanner. Terrible shot from us, but not as bad as Dikey. Somehow, just out of the hazard. Oh, what a shot! Beautiful shot. We managed to get a birdie after a poor first shot. Right in the middle of the fairway here. We are 2 under par so far. Great start to the round. Okay shot there. It's at least in the fairway, though it's not on the green. Oof. Pretty rough on that third shot. It's quite a bit off target. Good chance that we're going to lose a shot here. It's 15 feet. And it's not in. It'll be a tap in. But that is going to be our first bogey in the tournament. Glad we weren't shooting first there. That was pretty poor. So was that. Here we are. It's back of the green at least. Oof. And this is us. Chance for birdie. Just missed. But it's par. Content with par. All 3 of us at 1 under par for the round so far. As we go to wrap up the front 9, all 3 of us hit the same distance there and all make the fairway. Can we match? Oof. We actually match perfectly, 24 feet short. Brilliant putt, 24 feet. It's in. So far, so good. Front 9, 2 under par. Nice round. A lot better than any round we've watched so far. I would have been happy if that was us. That was... And that was better. Oh, just avoided the hazard there. In amongst the trees. This could be a little trouble for this shot. Ugh. Poor. It is apparently a par 5, but I know there are a couple holes here that aren't what they say they are. Unless they've done an update here lately. And we missed that one. This is for bogey. So we drop back to 1 under par for the round after a poor first shot and an even worse second shot. This is us here, right on the fairway, right where you want to be. Second shot, yeah, it's a bit off, but it's certainly playable from there. Ouch. They just missed the hazard on that one. Yeah, that was... okay, but we're at least 9 feet out, if not 12. It's 12. Can't make it. I think this is that first one. It's labeled as a par 5. I believe it's a par 4. We're hitting our 5th here, and we drop to even. This one is a par 3, not a par 5. So it's the 11th and 12th hole here. Beautiful first shot. That's going to be a birdie. We'll get that shot we lost back. Drain it in 2. Back to 1 under. And we're a bit off target there. Difficult shot. Great shot from the rough in amongst the trees to get not only on the green, but in a decent position. 12 feet out. And we make the birdie. That'll put us back to 2 under, which is the best point we've been at so far in the round. Another poor first shot. It's quite a few. Believe we're on the fairway now. Pitching wedge. Onto the green. Some distance still to cover. 42 feet. It is a par 5. Hopefully we're close enough now. Yeah, 3 feet. Get in there. And that's par. Solid round so far. We're on the fairway there. Now that we're on the 15th, let's go ahead and get an idea for where everyone else is at. Leader's at -8. We don't get to solid numbers until about 4 under, 3 under there. So currently at 2 under. We're in a tie for 33rd. We're close here. I don't know how many shots we're sitting on at the moment. 4th shot. That's for par. It's in. So while checking out the leaderboard, we at least maintain par again. So we hold at 2 under. Excellent place. 33rd. Of course, it's 4 rounds. You got to play 4 full rounds to get that kind of place. And it's only the first. But 33rd is looking good for a possible making a cut, and if we can stay in that kind of place, that's an okay payout. Here we are, 9 feet away. Can't sink it. Can't sink it. So that's a par. That was a chance at another birdie. But through 16, we're holding. Not the ugliest of first shots, but this isn't going to be an easy par now. Yeah, still not a very good second shot. We're at least 9 feet out. 15 feet, all 3 of us in the same place. That was me, and drained it. Okay. We haven't been very good off the tee the last 8 or 9 holes or so. Otherwise, we would probably be further under par. We're on to the 18th. It's a par 5. 452 yards to the pin. Good first shot. Awful second shot. What happened there? Third shot, though. Deem ourselves quite a bit. Certainly a makeable 4th shot. 9 feet. And it's in. That's a birdie. That means we finish at 3 under for the round. We've got the best score of the trio. I think that's the first time I've ever managed to do that. And after back-to-back bogeys on the 10th and 11th, we get 3 birdies the rest of the way to go 3 under. Very good round. Overall, tied for 32nd. And that group got a lot smaller too. Quite a few at -4, so we're only 1 stroke behind them. But that 3 under, par is 72. Right now the cut is a 1 under par. So if we go with the trends, it would be a -2 that we need to finish at. Which means at worst we can hit a 73 in this next round. Let's go ahead and see. Can we manage this? Oh, 78. That's not going to cut it. one good round. Missed the cut. But just showing that the capability is there. I'm hitting more rounds consistently. I can make some cuts here. And I can get a payday. But I've got to do it more consistently than this. And maybe that's because my consistency is too low? Or I didn't invest enough in putting. I'd planned on investing more in putting by this point. Here's our next tournament, Wolverine Golf Club. It's a smaller payday here. Almost tempted to wait. If we make a cut, we'll watch the final round, but otherwise I'll go ahead and sim through this one. 75 in the first round. It's not great, but I don't know exactly where that stands. It's probably going to take better than a 75 though. 74, probably not much better. I would imagine we've missed that cut. Probably not by much. 75 and a 74, so that's 4 strokes. That's still off by a bit. Back to Florida Bay, where we just watched a couple rounds. We know this one's going to take something along the lines of a 71. That's a 70. Let's go ahead and watch this second round, see if we can't make this tournament. Alright, we're going to be alongside Angel Turner and George Hamilton on this one. Yeah, right back to Florida Bay. And I am orange. That's myself. So we'll be orange for this round. Okay, decent third shot. It's makeable here. What do you mean shot number 5? 2, 3, 4. So we start right off the bat with a bogey. And we're playing around in the tall stuff here. Third shot, looking better. Nine feet out. Certainly makeable from here. And we are able to sink it to stay at 1 under. Not sure what happened on that first hole because no matter how many times I counted in my head, it was a par, not a bogey. I believe that was a birdie for me on that one. Yes, it was. All right, that was a good hole. Redeem ourselves, get right back to where we were at 2 under. Terrible first shot here, though. Pretty decent second shot to get through the trees and still get a lot closer to the pin, but we're not on the fairway. And we missed the green ever so slightly here. I think we can still manage to go up and down on this to save par. We actually putt on that one, surprisingly. But yeah, we're at 3-foot range here for the par shot, and it's in. So through the first 4 holes, we're still at 2 under. Let's go ahead and get a check, for now anyway, and see where that puts us in the standings. We're on the cut line right now. Well, if it's 70. I don't know if it's 75 or 74, but it's awfully close. We're close here, but I don't know how many shots we're on. This is a bogey. Just dropped a shot there. That's not good. And hit the bunker there. Good second shot. That should be enough to get par on this one. Great first shot from George Hamilton there. Good first shot from us. It's at least on the fairway. We follow that up with another nice shot, and we do. Great chance for a birdie on this one. It's going to be about 9 feet, I think. Oh, oh no, not 15. That's them. 12. Okay, here's my shot. For birdie. And it's in. Back to -2. Missed the green entirely this time. We're all hanging out in the deep stuff behind the green. Finally my shot, 15 yards out. Best shot of the trio. Certainly good enough to make a par here. And we do. That was a 6-footer. Hanging in there. I'd certainly like to get at least one more shot here. Not that kind of shot though. Oh, no, 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 no. In a whole lot of trouble here. This is already the par shot. 27 feet out. Cannot make it. This is a bogey. Lost a shot from having to play out of the trees. And then didn't even put it on the fairway. We put it in the rough on the far side of the fairway. That was definitely a good shot. I like the lie at this point. And that point. That was a good one. Looking good. This is a par 5. And at this point, if I can put this close, we'd be on a... Not going to be a birdie on this hole. Tap in for par. Next up is the 11th and 12th. These are the ones that the labels are wrong. This one's a par 4, not a par 5. Good shot there to start the hole off. Right down the middle of the fairway. Oh, that shot was looking so much better, but it ended up going long. But at least it's not in the drink. George Hamilton's about where I thought I was going to be. Oh, made it! What a putt. That was a 3, I believe. If that was a 3, that puts us at 2 under. It does. We get back to 2 under. Should be looking at a par here. If we can hit that. Oh, that's not very close. That's 18 feet out. That's going to be a miss. That's a bogey. Ouch. Gosh, we almost hit it further away than we were. And again, the logic's not always there. If you're on the fringe, you need to be putting. If it's a puttable opportunity. And that certainly was an opportunity to putt from where we were. You get in that 3-foot circle and you tap it in. George Hamilton's having himself a great round. Meanwhile, Angel Turner and I are struggling. 12 feet out. Birdie for Hamilton. 5th shot here. Another bogey. We drop to even. And the cut's getting out of reach here on the 14th. Down to 92nd. I desperately need a birdie on this hole. And that should have been better. It's going to be a tap-in, but it's only going to be a par. So we're not going to get the stroke we need on this hole. 15th, par 4. Good first shot. Good tee shot. We're certainly lying best out of everyone right now. Too long on that second shot, though. This is way too far out for the birdie putt here. It's 30 feet. We go close. But par's not going to be enough. We've only got 3 holes to make up at least 2 shots. So par 4. Great first shot. Make that approach a lot shorter. And that's a decent one. We're certainly on. 21 feet. Can't make it though. 2 holes to play. And I need 2 shots. And we're not going to get it here unless we sink this chip. And we don't. We play conservative just to get on the edge of the green. We're going to bogey this hole. And that's it for this tournament. We didn't even go very close. I think we're still 6 feet out. Final hole of the tournament, because we are not going to make the cut here. That much is clear now. We're out of it by about 3 shots right now, and in the bunker. That was better. Chance for birdie here. I think that was 3 shots. Oh, we can't even sink that. Easy putt, couldn't make it. Back 9, 3 bogeys from the 12th on. Only 1 birdie in the back 9. There's that difference. So, the mental aspect, pressure was on. And even though the score is higher than I've had in the past, it's still, that attribute ranking, still takes its hit. We couldn't overcome it. We missed the cut. Cash keeps running low. I may have to try again. Oxford Classic at the Pines. Not a big payday. Now, look at our stats. We're not the worst. We're relatively balanced, but that score, my lowest rank is my average score. I mean, considering where these are, you figure my score should be somewhere right around 200, 205, based on the average there, but I'm quite a bit below that. Let's take a quick look at the profile. All of those practice rounds, and I have not picked up a single point from those practice rounds, and then all those training sessions that I had before did not pay off. So I've been very, very unlucky in this playthrough so far to be where we're at. Now, in terms of the play, well, I don't think I've been unlucky there. I think I've gotten just what I deserved. We made 1 cut. We were good enough to make 1 cut. 72 in the first round. That should be right around par. And for the Pines, that's a pretty good score. 74 here, is that enough to make a cut? I think that's a +2. Oh, it's not. That missed. That's not a +2, apparently. 72, 74. It's a par 70. So I was +6 for the round. Missed the cut by 2 shots. Okay, we're back at the Pines again. Gotta note that it's a par 70. That's a +4. That last cut was a +2. So it looks like it's going to take about a 68. And that's not likely, so we'll go ahead and sim that. 73. That's definitely going to be a missed cut. And it is. That's one thing I'm not sure about when it comes to the balancing of this game. I know your attributes shouldn't increase rapidly. That's a given. But if you're playing 2 or 3 practice rounds a week, every single week, it's May. The game started in October. It's more than half a year. Half a year of practice rounds, 2 to 3 per week, and I have not gained a single attribute point. That's not realistic. Okay, in the real world, you have practiced that much, you're going to improve some. It's not going to be a lot, especially if you play consistently. You know, if you never play and you start playing, well, yeah, you'll improve quickly enough, but not a realistic scenario. They really make it hard. You do training sessions, and 2/3 of them you get no star at all. The 1/3 you do get a star. They tend to be the cheapest star, and it's far less than what you spent on the training in the first place. So the training doesn't work out financially. The practice rounds don't work out financially. So even on normal here, I'm still struggling. I've made 1 tournament. 1 cut. That's it. We're back to Florida Bay. It's going to take a good score here. You got to be definitely below par. .73 is not going to be good enough. That's going to be outside of the cut line. Not far though. But it's going to take a 70 or better. And that's about the worst round I've seen. 79. Funds are nearly gone. But I know it can be done on normal. Like I said in the last episode, I did do 1 test run on normal. And by this point, by May, I had made 3 or 4 cuts. And in terms of training, I actually developed. I'd gotten lucky. I'd gotten a couple platinums, a gold, some silvers. It's just not happening here. We're heading to Farmingdale. This is a tough course, if I remember correctly, where the cut should be well over par. So a mid-70s should keep me in the running, and a 73 is good. We'll see where we are in the standings. And this might be, well, it wouldn't be because we have just that little bit of cash left. This might be the last one we do live for the episode. What did I just hit? 73? Yeah, there you go. Right on the cut line right now. +2, 73. So par is 71. All right, AI Control, playing alongside Victor Perry and Maria Kennedy. And I will be the blue ball today. We're the only one. Oh, great shot. Great shot. This is a really, really good start to the round here. Excellent chance at a birdie on the first hole. Ooh, 9 feet. It's in. It's in. That's a birdie. And we are now the highest placed of the trio. Not a very good first shot though, but it's certainly playable. But I don't tend to hit the ball terribly well from the rough. But I couldn't have hit that one much better. We should have back-to-back birdies to start this round off. And just like that, we are even for the tournament. Just 2 holes in. Great start. 18 feet out here. It'll be a tap in for par. Hit the big bunker there. Didn't do a very good job of getting out either. And we're just hopping from tall grass to sand. It's already our 4th shot. Luckily, it's a par 5. We are on the green in 4, but this is not going to be an easy 12-footer to save par. We drain it. So a bit of a scare on that hole, but we do recover. This should be mine. Good distance, but definitely in the rough. It's certainly playable from here. There we go. And missed the sand, but in the rough still. That's a good enough shot. Should be about a 6-footer. Oof, they missed theirs. Can we make ours? Yes. All right, through 5. We're at -2 on the day. And this is absolutely, boy, another bad tee shot. Ooh. .32 right now. It's a good placement. But how are we looking here? This is the 3rd shot. We don't go that close. That's at least 6 feet, if not 9 feet out. 9 feet. Got to get this one. Can't get it. Drop a shot. Back to +1. Better first shot there. Been a little rough the last couple holes. Ooh. Considering I was on the fairway and a pretty wide green, should have done better on that shot. That should have been on that green. That's already shot number 4. Here's shot number 5, 12 feet out. Drain that to at least save par. That's the type of hole that should at least have a chance at a birdie. Beautiful first shot there. That wasn't mine though. It's a decent enough shot for me. It's playable. It's 21 feet though. Oh, and it's in. That was myself. That's a birdie. We're back to even for the tournament. So back to -2 on the day as we're just about to wrap up the front 9. Pretty poor first shot, but excellent second shot to at least hit the green from the rough. 36 feet out, just get it close, get it 3 feet. The tap will save par. Still holding on to 32nd. The cut is well down right now. Not sure whether it's going to be a +3 or a +2. We were a bit off there, but that next shot got us close. But 9 feet out, we need this to save par, and it's in. Still even. Yeah, in the rough. And to the rough on the backside of the green here. This is a par 4. This is going to require a good shot right now. That might be enough to do it. I think we're about 9 feet out, maybe 12. 15. Oh, and it's in. Putting's looking a lot better today. A lot better. Making a lot of putts that we need to make that aren't necessarily easy putts. Okay, here's the tee shot. It's on the fairway. Nice straight look right at the green. And we're on the green. Backside. Bit of a distance to cover here. 27 feet. Wow, he made his. Can we follow suit? No, we go close though. And another par. It's definitely a day of pars. Good second shot. Look at the scorecards so far here on the day. 3 birdies and 1 bogey. We've been all pars here on the back 9 so far. Not the best third shot though, considering how close we were. That fourth shot really did a lot though to save this hole, guarantee the par to hold suit. We don't need to take any shots right now. We need to just hold firm. So all of these par shots are okay. Terrible first shot though. This could be trouble. Whew. We are in trouble. That's going to be our birdie shot. We're going to drop one here. Just make sure it's not 2. 6 feet out. 4 bogey. Just the second bogey on the day puts us back to a +1. We're still under par for the round, which is a very high placing. Pretty decent second shot considering we were in the rough there. That was a beautiful shot from Maria Kennedy. Both of them, really. And there's another par on 15. We head to 16. It's a par 4. And that cut somewhere right around +2, +3. So we've got at least 1 shot to spare, but it's late and the pressure's on. Will that mental attribute hold up? This is shot number 3. It's a chance for a birdie. And it's in. That's back to even. That might just about do it. We've got 2 holes to go. And this par 3, we're on the green in 1. I don't think we're likely to get a birdie here, but certainly looking like it should be easy enough for par. We're 39 feet out, and yes, we go very close, so it should be a tap in. And there it is, 1 hole to go. At least 2 shots to play with. We are even for the tournament. -2 on the day, heading to the final hole. First shot right down the middle of the fairway. If we get this on the green, ooh. That's not on the green. That's not the direction we needed it to be. We are looking at no better than par right now for this hole. But that's good enough to either make par or certainly only 1 shot over. Still got a chance for the par here. 12 feet. Can't make it, so we do bogey. We are going to go to +1. That should be enough. Should be. Second cut. Second cut. Come on. And we're in. See, when you're in the round, it highlights your name. Here it doesn't show it. 39th, tied for 38th, plus 1. I would have preferred to hold on to that scoreline at even, which would have been 23rd. But we're sitting pretty. Jonathan West running away with this thing, 3 shots ahead of everyone else at this point in the tournament. But we're in a pretty good position, and we will get paid on this one. They did end up making the cut, just 73 of them in, so nobody else picked up. But we were 2 shots to the good. There will be a payday here. But we're going to have to see that in the next episode because I am out of time. So we're going to be playing out the rest of this tournament. Our second cut finally has been made, but the cash is low. So we're going to need a good performance because as you saw from the payout from the first tournament, it costs $1,000 to get into the tournament. 1,200 or something like that. So in order to make more than we spent to get in, we are going to need a decent finish. Last time we finished somewhere right around 50th for that payout. The purse is a little bit bigger. Little. It could help. But we're going to need to be somewhere in the top 40 to get a little bit of a payout to help extend this playthrough. Otherwise, we're going to have to try again. But I have made a couple tournaments. I have made the cut. If that's the case, normal difficulty, it's doable. It is absolutely doable. Like I said, my test run was successful. I was doing just fine. Cash was not running out. Just been a little unlucky on the training. Really, the training really hurt this playthrough as I only picked up a few usable stars to improve our attributes. Made it a little bit tougher to make these cuts. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe. And tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.